Welcome to Test Dive, conference organized by Nokia.
Hello. I am really delighted to be here today with you. I think that you also want to hear my presentation and have some thoughts to share with me. As we go through this, I encourage you to think about your own experience about AI, about mentoring. After the presentation, I will be more than happy to talk with you about your experience. And now, we would like to talk with you, when it will be possible, about mentoring and AI. Before we begin, let's make sure we are all on the same page. Quick question. Raise your hand if you are familiar with mentoring means. Do you know what mentoring means? Okay. I would like to be sure, for those who are less familiar, let me offer my quick definition. Mentoring, for me, combines two concepts. First is coaching. Coaching is a partnership, a process for people to achieve their goals. And the second is teaching. Teaching as a mentor needs to have technical skills. A mentor in IT, a mentor for testers, talking about this role. So the technical skills and the background in hard skills to be able to help effectively. Now let me tell you a story about my journey in IT. It's based on 2008. I started as a software tester. Throughout my career, I have worked as a test manager, collaborating with customers who had little knowledge of quality and testing. Now I think that it's still the problem, that not all our customers know what quality means, what testing means, why we need to have testers in our team, and pay for them. I needed to learn soft skills like presentation, to present my speech about quality to the customer, communication, to talk with them, and listen to customers so that I could explain technical topics to them. Because the carefully listening the people is very important nowadays. On the other side, I taught the team of testers about quality and software testing as an ISTQB trainer. Now I'm a line manager at the Wrocław branch of Spyrosoft. It's a software house. And I'm a mentor for people who want to become software testers and change their career for testing. So, as you can see, I have the experience, I think, to share my perspective of mentoring, software testing, and also using AI-powered tools. How many of you have had to simplify a technical topic for someone without a technical background? Maybe your parents, maybe children, maybe partners. Raise your hands if, Okay, we have the same. It's not always easy to explain difficult topic. You probably know about chatbots because you use it in your business or interact with them as a customer. Companies are always looking for new ways to improve customer service, and chatbots are a great tool for helping brand communicate with customer on websites or social media. These AI helpers make customer service faster and can automate interactions. But let me ask again, has anyone ever felt frustrated by the chatbots? Okay, yeah. So many of us have. So where is the problem? The topic, the question we are sharing with chatbot needs to be easy, needs to be mathematical, maybe technical, show me where I found something and something. And it's okay, and it works. But when we want to find something difficult, we want to talk with the person for the other side about some topic, it could be a problem. That's why we are frustrated. I have a data from Forbes magazine that 75% of customers find chatbots annoying. A lot, yeah? So AI is becoming increasingly complex. But when we interact with it, it lacks emotional intelligence. This emotional intelligence is very, very important today. It's a key. That's why, for example, we might ask ChatGPT a technical question like, show me the syntax of Python method. Sometimes we want to get advice about a popular testing framework, and then I can help us in these cases. Okay, another question. Could you raise your hand? Who here prefer talking to a human over a machine for customer service? Whoa. Yeah, we like people. So my question is why? Why don't we want to talk to a robot when we are sharing private information? Sharing private information with another person, he can gossip, he can share this information with someone. Robots haven't got something like that, yeah? But we still want to talk with people. The answer is feelings and emotions. That's another issue that we want to focus in the future and now, about feelings and emotions. Let's move to another challenge we often face. In one project, I was responsible for acceptance testing. The product was software for store devices. Maybe you see sometimes in the shop staff with some phones, maybe bigger than phones, and scan the product and check the price and so on. In my project, we was responsible for this software, and I was responsible for acceptance testing with the staff in one of the shop. Most of the staff were over 50 years old, I think so. I asked them with empathy and respect of their experience, because I work with this product for 1 year, and they for the whole career. Yeah, they spend the whole career in the shop with this all the devices in the shop. So the experience was better, bigger than I. That's why I, with empathy and respect for their experience, said that I want to have some feedback about how they use it. And I remember one old lady telling me in private that she couldn't see all the details on the screen and asked if we could add a zoom option for people like her. Now think about this for a second. Could she have said this to a robot? Probably not. That's why I think that it's very important to be empathy, to listening our customer, our team members, and it's very difficult nowadays. I'm working with testers, with 10 or more than 10 teams, and we have problem with listening. Sometimes I have a message from the tester, I didn't know that we need to test this. And another person said, yeah, we said it during a meeting. And on the meeting was 50 person online, yeah, without camera. So we don't know what they are doing during this meeting. That's why it's very important. And this leads us to another issue worth mentioning. In the end of 2023, I post on Instagram a link with plan for rebranding. It contains specific topics, tips on how to work week by week for 3 months. Now, this plan could be prepared by ChatGPT, if you know how to prompt it, and you have the knowledge to review this plan, and of course, if needed, you correct it. So, 3 if. It's too big, too much for a person without experience. Returning to the topic, after these 3 months, I check it with some of the people who downloaded the plan. Some said they were progressive more slowly than expected, which is understandable. Life happens. Yeah, we have some ills, we have children, dogs, we need to spend more time with another topic and we haven't got time for preparing. Another case was lack of motivation. No one checked this person. No one asked, hey, how it's gone with this topic? Do you have any problems? And so on. So when you haven't got this motivation, you don't have the space for learning. So I decided to create some automated message and send to these people, hi, in this week you need to prepare this and this. If you have a problem, check on this website or this blog and so on. And I prepare it using AI. So also the machine, after a month, I check that, yeah, and it's a question for you. Do you think that the motivation was bigger or lower? Who think that it was bigger? Okay. Who think that it was lower? 50-50. Okay, you help me. Yeah, it was the same level. The same issue, nothing special. So when I ask them, so why? You have the message, you have the SMS, you have the email that in this week you need to prepare this. In the middle of the week you have the information, yeah, you don't put your feedback in this folder, so so work harder, maybe you have any question, and so on. And they said, yeah, but it was a machine. Yeah, it wasn't a person. No one asked me about this, but sent me a message. When I'm working with my mentee, I'm working online with a camera, And when Menti said, yeah, I have problem with motivation because my children is ill or crying in the kindergarten because of autumn or something. And I said, yeah, I had the same. Yeah, it's normal, yeah, but in winter will be the Santa Claus and, and you will have more space for it. And he or she said, okay, yeah, so I will work harder, yeah, I find the space for it. And it isn't create that I'm lying. No, sometimes they said, yeah, I have problem with my dog. And I said, okay, it's not for me. I tolerant dogs, but I don't like them. So when someone said that I couldn't prepare the homework or learn something because I have an issue with my dog, and I said, seriously, with a dog? Okay. And it isn't for me the issue. So I said, I couldn't motivate you because I don't know what to say. I would say, there's a lot of dogs in the air, yeah, so why you need to have this one? So maybe it's not correctly polite, but it's life, yeah. Sometimes I said that, yeah, I have the situation like that. I can help you, I can show you how I work with it, and it's better than sending it with a machine with some statistic statement, yeah, something like 78% of people in your situation felt the same way. Keep your heads up. Yeah? And we say, oh, okay, what's a... Oh, I think that we couldn't say bad words. So what's a thing? Yeah, what a sentence you sent to me. Yeah, so decide for yourself which approach resonate more with you. If you collaborate with a person, with people, and they have this knowledge about listening, carefully listening, it's very important. And I think that today, when we want to win with AI, with robots, we need to listening, we need to create a good question to have the conversation better, and it is a key for me. So, yeah, I think that I have some sum up for you. The future of mentoring is will heavily rely on skills like active listening and emotional intelligence. Do you know the emotional intelligence? Do you know this sentence? Do you know what it means? Raise your hand if you know. Okay. Do you practice it? So do you think it's the future that we will have the skills of emotional intelligence, of listening, presenting, asking a question? Do you think it's a future for people? Okay, so I think that it is a future. I think that we need in IT, we need the skills to work in the team. Nowadays we have more and more remote teams around the world, but also in our garden. Yeah, in Poland we have a team in. From a sea, from mountain, and everybody works in the same team. If you not click the camera on, if you not say a couple of words about yourself, to have this relation with a team, to ask a question for developers or business analysts with, okay, I don't understand your explanation of this feature. Could you use another words, or could you say why we need to test it in that way? I think that not much people ask a question like that. Sometimes after the meeting, refinement, planning, I have a question from my testers. Okay, I don't understand this feature. And I ask, why you not asking? Why you don't asking the business analyst, lead of this project? Yeah, because they will be laughing. Yes, sometimes I hear the answer like that. Because my colleagues will be laughing? Okay, we are laughing all the time about everything, but not one to another. Yeah, we need to put the line, and in professional life, we need to ask a question. We need to listen to each other to have this information, how to test it, how to prepare some test cases or acceptance testing procedure, and it's very, very important. That's why I think that these qualities are the keys to become a successful mentor also. I think, I don't know, maybe because of my comfort zone, I see and hear all the time about mentors and mentorings, but I think that nowadays it's more and more popular that in companies are mentors. And when I start talking with them, they said, okay, I have hard skills. I'm a senior QA. I'm a lead of testers. And I said, okay. And do you present them trends about testing around the world to show them how it looks in other companies? And they said, no, they will change the company. We couldn't do something like that. Okay, and you want to be a mentor? You want to show the process of testing, only focus on technical skills? So I think that here is the loop which we need to focus on, these soft skills. Rather than worry about AI as competitor, we should view it as an assistant in the mentoring process. I use ChatGPT. Raise your hand if you also use Chat or Copilot or another tool with AI. Yeah. Your team leader or your boss know about this? Might know. Okay, it's not the same number of hands. I think that it's our assistant, the AI, the ChatGPT can help us, not prepare for us everything. As I said with this plan, if you want to ask ChatGPT about something that you are not familiar with, you don't know the topic, you ask about Python and you don't know Python, how to check if it's correct. So you need to have some knowledge about the topic to start using the ChatGPT as your assistant. And after that, your work will be faster and faster. You will prepare good presentation. All the screens was generated by AI. Yeah, I prompted that I want to have a picture from me. It's not me, but I try to generate a person like me. And the robot who is maybe not the same, but also look like me. And I generate a photo for this presentation. So it helps me to prepare the presentation. And also you can use it to your work. I ask about your your supervisor because you need to ask if your company you can use AI and for what you can use. AI is like, can I use internet? No, you can. Serious? So can I use this page? Oh, this, yeah, you can. And the same with ChatGPT and with AI. It's created in Canva tool. I can use Canva tool in my company, but I can't use ChatGPT in programming, in create automated tests. So it's okay for me. I can check something in ChatGPT, but not create the whole test. But I think it's a topic for another presentation. Let me leave you with one final thought. Do you believe AI will ever fully replace human mentoring? Remember why AI is a fantastic tool. It's our human thought, our ability to connect, empathize, and guide that makes the real difference. So, do you have any question about this? Yeah?
Yeah, but, oh, yeah, the mic finally works. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, my name is Jakub,
Hey, Jakub.
and I have a question about empathy. You pointed that this is one of the key point, the key difference between AI and human. And do you think it's the difference now only, and it can and will change in the future, or do you think it stay like this forever?
I think that no one knows the future. But I haven't got empathy in, for example, in Gallup 10 talents. Yeah, I haven't got empathy. When somebody asked me about the dog, I said, oh my God, yeah. But I know, so you can learn the empathy, not to lie, but to be with respect of your company. And I think that we need to learn this. And in the future, also the AI will use the empathy. But the problem is that we will know that it's a robot. We will know that it's an AI, not a person.
Okay.
And here, I think, is the clue.
Okay, I have a short story because I have got a friend. He's working for advertising company, and he's great specialist. And his personal life and professional life works around empathy, in my opinion. And in his 30s, he was diagnosed as an autistic person. He didn't got empathy at all. In his middle school, he recognized it and started learning empathy from books, from papers, etc. And this makes him the most empathic man I know in my personal life. And why shouldn't it be the same with AI? The empathy learned from the books, from the papers, works way better than empathy we develop in our early life, in most cases, in my opinion.
Yeah. So I think that in the future it will be not so easy to see in customer service with chatbots if you talk with a machine or you talk with a human. Now we can check it. I ask about this.
So you say that the only point we have to do is to lie to the people. It's not a chatbot, it's a real person. And it's the point where the human is not needed anymore, because it's the only difference that we are convinced is a bot, not a person?
No, it's not only one thing. Yeah, but I see the problem that we not focus about the soft skills, and more and more people who only I think that only programming, only testing, prepare some scenario, couldn't present it by the customer, and your boss will say, okay, we can generate it by ChatGPT. And in another case, they said, no, we need this person because she talked with customer, she presented to the user, he know how to ask about the defect he found on production. So it's not only one way, only one issue, that if you will have empathy, you will have your job for the next 20 years. No, but I think that's a door that are closed for most of us. We don't know that about skills, soft skills are important. I think from my experience, people said, no, I'm a tester. I will not learn presentation. I will not learn listening. What do you think? I need to spend 8 hours on some workshop how to listen to people. I think that I suppose that 50% of this here can say no. I will not go for the training like that.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Do you have another question? Do you think that testers will finish their job because a robot will change us, will test for us, and only one tester will be in the company to check the process? Do you think something like that in the future will be the IT teams like in this negative way? Yeah?
Hello, this is Oscar speaking. I don't think so that it's going to happen, but we're going to see like a little bit dystopian situation that at some point we're going to see huge reduce of the testing, also of the development. I just want to give one example in here because I was mainly using ChatGPT and also Llama models and for the different models almost in the past 3 years, and I see that if I give a specific topic for this model and day by day, if I train it, it is getting responsible at some point and it is giving correct answer when I ask about the details what I gave before. But the problem with the generative AI at this moment that they cannot bring in new information. They're just giving feedback what you give in the loop, and that's all. But I think at some point, if the AI models can produce a new information and bring some like benefit to the human history, then we can sit and discuss. Okay, now we could have some kind of potential competitor to the humanity. So, from this point of view, I'm also thinking that at some point we're gonna be doomer or boomer because, for example, imagine like just our parents and us that almost 30 years ago they were believing everything from the television, every news, everything, whatever. But in our generation, we are more familiar with social media. We are looking at more and more, and from the same trend I see on the AI, that right now we are trying to use it, we know the defects, but imagine a child that growing up with AI, open on the iPad, and just imagine a scenario that there are some video of person talking, giving information, and this person can also walk around the world and show different places, and it could act like human. I think that will be the difference, that in the future, if we reach this level, maybe next generations will totally believe that AI is real, and that time we will be less effective. But I think for that we have huge time, we have long time for reach. But for right now, I see that step by step we are seeing the transformation. Maybe it will be fast, maybe later, I don't know, but there's a potential risk in here, because also I want to conclude as a question, because it's getting long, sorry. do you see one day that the AI will finish our all job completely? Because as a question for myself, I say yes, one day it will happen, but also maybe in that time we will be in better world. What can I say?
Okay, I think that it's the question on the recruitment process, where you see yourself after 5 years. Now we don't know what it will be in next year. So my children have the dreams about where they want to work. And when I was a child, I didn't know that YouTuber it could be a work for me or for anyone. So the same, I think that we don't need to be worried if we will have the job or no. We need to learn, improve our skills, have higher competence to say, okay, I will not be a tester, now I will be AI tester, something new title, and it's okay for me. We changed our career path. Our parents work in one factory for the whole life, whole career life. And now we changed the company like that. And it's normal for us and for new company. Okay, he works here. It's okay. So the same will be with our competition and titles. When we said, I was a tester for 10 years, okay, and what you learn, in project, not in project, what you do after the project, how to increase your skill, not day by day, we want to go to the cinema, we want to play, or be a coach potato, and do nothing. And it's also okay, but for some perspective, we need to think that if we not increase our skills, we will have a problem in our career life, in our career path. So don't be worried if you will have job or no. When the pandemic was started, I said to my friends, oh my God, I will be fired. And of course, I was panic. And she said, yeah, but you have the soft skills. You can go and sell the Thermomix. And I said, I couldn't cook. I said, it isn't a problem. You will prepare something and go and sell the Thermomix. It will be the new career path for you. And I said, okay, maybe not this, but the world is open. We have a lot of opportunity to earn money. So, so think that we need to think to increase our skills and have more opportunities to change the job, not be scary and worry that some robot will kill us, something like that. Thank you.
Do we have any more questions?
Thank you very much. I will be there for a while, so if you have any question, I will be more than happy to talk with you. Thank you very much.